In the peaceful village of Umuoma, life flowed with the rhythm of tradition and simplicity. Nestled in the heart of eastern Nigeria, the village was known for its sprawling farmlands, bustling markets, and the vibrant sounds of children playing. But beneath the serene surface, secrets thrived, and no one abhorred more than Nnenna, the village's captivating beauty. Nnenna's charm was unmatched. She had a way of making people feel at ease with her laughter and infectious energy. Yet, as sudden wealth had become the talk of the village, rumors swirled like harmattan dust. How could a woman with no visible trade suddenly afford such luxuries? While others whispered, her closest friend Adaeze couldn't help but wonder. Adaeze was the daughter of Pastor Nnenna, a respected leader of the village church. She was as pure-hearted as they came, kind, prayerful, and always ready to help anyone in need. The bond between Adaeze and Nnenna ran deep, forged during their childhood days of fetching water and playing by the village stream. But as they grew older, their paths diverged. One sunny afternoon, Adaeze decided to visit Nnenna. She found her lounging on a luxurious sofa, sipping palm wine from a glass cup. Nnenna, your house keeps getting finer, Adaeze said, her eyes scanning the neatly arranged furniture. Thank you, my dear, Nnenna replied with a playful smirk. I like the good life and I work hard for it. Adaeze sat down, her face thoughtful. Nnenna, I've been meaning to ask, how do you make all this money? You don't farm or trade at the market. Everyone in the village is talking. Nnenna burst into laughter, waving her hand dismissively. Ada, don't mind those busybodies. They can talk from now to next year. It won't change anything. But I'm your friend. Can't you tell me the truth? Ada is impressed. Nnenna leaned forward, her voice dropping to a whisper. Let's just say I know how to make men generous. It's nothing to worry about. Adaeze frowned. Nnenna, this doesn't sound right. Be careful. Money isn't everything. Hey, Ada, leave that sermon for your father, Nnenna replied, rolling her eyes. I am fine. Adaeze left feeling uneasy, her heart heavy, with unanswered questions. That night, Nnenna tiptoed out of her house, carrying a small bag filled with men's trousers and boxers she had stolen earlier. She walked to the edge of the village where the forest began and entered the herbalist hut. The old man, Baba Ogo, was sitting cross-legged, muttering incantations. His hut was dimly lit by a flickering lantern and the air smelled of burnt herbs. Baba, I've brought more, Nnenna said, placing the bag before him. The herbalist opened it, his eyes gleaming. Good, this will do. The more the better. Baba, are you sure this will keep working? Nnenna asked, her voice tinged with doubt. Do you want the money to keep flowing? Baba Ogu retorted sharply. Yes, of course. Then don't question me, just follow the instructions. Nnenna nodded, but a flicker of unease crossed her face. That same night, Adaeze had a troubling dream. In it, she saw Nnenna surrounded by a mob of angry men. They were shouting, grabbing her and threatening to harm her. Adaeze ran to the scene, yelling, Stop! Leave her alone! She shielded Nnenna, but the men were relentless. Adaeze woke up with a start, her heart pounding. She ran to her parents' room, her voice trembling. Papa, Mama, I had a terrible dream about Nnenna, she said. Pastor Nnenna sat up, listening intently as she recounted the dream. My daughter, this is not just a dream. It's a warning from God, he said. You must speak to Nnenna and help her. If she doesn't change, she will face great danger. The next day, Adaeze went to Nnenna's house. She found her dressed in fine clothes, ready to go out. Nnenna, I need to talk to you, Adaeze said urgently. Ada, you always look so serious. What's the problem this time? I had a dream about you. It was terrible. Nnenna, whatever you are doing, stop it now. You're walking to danger. Nnenna laughed. Ada, you and your dreams. Nothing is going to happen to me. Stop worrying. "Nnenna, I'm begging you," Adaeze said, tears in her eyes. "Thank you for your concern, Ada, but I'm fine," Nnenna replied dismissively. That night, Nnenna had her own dream. She was running through the village, chased by all the men she had used her charms on. Their faces were filled with rage and they shouted her name angrily. She woke up in a cold sweat. The next day, she rushed to Baba Ogo. "Baba, I had a terrible dream. The men were chasing me." The herbalist frowned. "The charms are wearing off. You must now visit each man and sleep with him to keep them under control." "What? Baba, that's impossible. I've used charms on over 40 men." "Then prepare for them to come after you," Baba Ogu said coolly. Nnenna returned home, her mind racing. That night, a knock came at her door. When she opened it, one of the men stood there. "I need to see you tonight," he said. Before she could respond, 3 more men appeared, arguing and demanded to see her. Terrified, Nnenna slammed the door and ran out the back, heading straight for Adaeze's house. "Adaeze, please help me," Nnenna cried, pounding on the door. Adaeze opened it, shocked to see her friend trembling and crying. "Nnenna, what's going on?" Through sobs, Nnenna confessed everything: the stolen clothes, the charms, and the herbalist's demands. "Adaeze, I don't know what to do. Help me." Adaeze held her friend's hands firmly. "Nnenna, only God can save you now. Are you ready to turn away from this life and seek His forgiveness?" "Yes," Nnenna whispered. "I will do anything." Adaeze called her parents, who led Nnenna in heartfelt prayers of repentance. Over the next few weeks, the pastor and his family conducted deliverance sessions for her. Each prayer seemed to break the chains that had bound her for so long. Finally, Nnenna felt free. She sold her house and used the money to start a small tailoring business. With Adaeze's encouragement, she learned new skills and built an honest life. Months later, Nnenna stood in the village square, proudly displaying the dresses she had sewn. Villagers who once gossiped about her now admired her transformation. Adaeze stood by her side, smiling. "You've come a long way, Nnenna. I'm so proud of you." "Thank you, Ada," Nnenna said. "If not for you, I don't know where I would be." Nnenna's story became a powerful testimony in Umuoma, a reminder that no one is beyond redemption. Thanks for watching Tabitha Pen Media. Stay tuned for more beautiful stories coming your way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the next video. God bless you.